He had a lot of potential.
Looney Tunes, that's what I call him. He a cartoon character to me. He played like a cartoon character.
Yeah, this guy was like upset that I wasn't like going along with the program.
What program? What are you talking about?
About Power Book 2.
Oh.
With the second episode with Tommy and them on there. I'm like, he would never be able to just walk around the city and do this. I was like, this would have stopped right here and there. And I'm like,
now, Kev, the only part that I say was whack is when Tommy asked the girl about how he knew. I heard some white boy in the city with a blue car, so I just knew it was you. I'm like, come on, you didn't know that was Tommy. You just knew he came all the way from New York.
I'm like, they kind of detracted from where they were going with the story with the old man and stuff, but they love like thinking everybody's stupid. They just like we gotta make it. It's like, okay, we know the subtlety here. We know the guy ain't going along with the transition of the old guy who was in charge. Now he back, and they still taking orders from the other guy, his sidekick. They was like, well, he the one called the shots. What you? I'm waiting to get the call from him, old school. Like he the guy. And we already know there's gonna be conflict there, especially when Tommy get in the picture and all that. It's gonna be a lot of conflict, but they do it with the subtlety of a sledgehammer. They keep showing you that there's a problem. It's like, okay, we see that this is gonna be a problem. You don't have to tell us every episode and keep cutting away and flashing. We know he don't like it. Okay, we can see that. Let's move on. Like they gotta show us. It's like we are not stupid. We see it, and somebody like, yeah, I think they're gonna have a problem. It's like, oh God, are you kidding? It's like
Kev, they write this show for people just like us. Yeah, you gotta show it a couple times for me to get it.
Oh no, Sean, this is too simple. This is too simple. Like this second episode was just a fan service. I'm like,
but I loved it. I was like, if they can keep it going like this, then I'm gonna keep watching it every Sunday. But if it was anything like episode 1 that was slow, boring, and dragging, I can't take it.
It was nothing wrong with episode 1 at all. Character.
You're the only one to think that.
Nope, everybody loved it. Except everybody loved the power. Now the second episode, not a lot of people liked it. Just like the Power Book 2. I was like, man, you was right about Power Book 2. I'm like, I know I was right.
Power Book 2, that's Raising Kanan.
No, it ain't. That's Power Book 3. Book 2 is Tyreek.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 2 is Tyreek, 3 is Kanan. And then 4 is Tommy. Well, which one is supposed to be 5?
Well, if they decide to do 5, it would be Tate.
Oh, yeah. I want to see that. Old dog is back.
But they kind of went away from that. But Tate was supposed to have his own spinoff show. But they kind of like held back on it because of COVID and everything hit. So
yeah, but I think they can still do it.
Yeah, they just got to find availability because now they got BMF basically taking that spot.
Oh, yeah.
So they were like, okay, we got the BMF series that's picked up, that's going to run. And we can just right now, we can build Tate later.
Right.
Then one of the actresses that they had that was going to be on there with Tate, she's on another show right now, so.
They waited too long.
Well, the thing is, they didn't have her fully committed because they just said in theory that they might bring her back for some appearances. But it was the black lady, the one that was going to be with Ghost.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with them. But yeah, next episode, we'll see what happens. But I saw a lot of fan service in this one. But it's like what's his name? The last episode of Boba Fett. Oh my goodness, I hated that. And sure enough, everybody else saw it too. I didn't like it. I'm waiting on Luke Skywalker to show up to do something. I'm like, where is Luke? His ship is there. What, he just send Yoda back, tell R2 to drop him off, and he gone somewhere? I'm like, how you run an episode doing that?
Yeah, I didn't understand how Grogu flew the ship back. I'm like, I didn't get this.
Is that what they trying to tell us? That he flew the ship back? But I'm like, he couldn't have flew the ship there.
Well, he is 50 years old.
Yeah, but it's different. Like his 50 is like a baby.
He used the Force. Right. He used the Force to fly the ship back to the Mandalorian.
But no, he didn't. Luke flew it there and dropped him off and then left, and they didn't even show him. I'm like, hey, what is this? So I'm thinking Luke finna show up and do something. I'm like, Luke got this. Luke finna come help him out.
Yeah.
Luke was like, I can care less. I'm going back. I'm dropping this little thing off and getting out of here.
Right.
Don't waste my time again. You still watching that Golden State game, huh?
No, yeah, they had time now showing these little cheerleaders and stuff. Let me see. There we go. Utah Jazz versus Los Angeles Lakers on ESPN.
If the Lakers keep messing up, they're gonna fall out of the playoff race because Portland is only a game behind them now.
I hope they do fall out. I hope they don't even make it. They were saying today that upper management, I guess they couldn't get anything for Westbrook right now, so they basically just put all it back on LeBron. They send inside sources saying, corporate's telling LeBron, you and AD created this mess, so y'all suck it up and stick it out the rest of the season.
Well, they're gonna try on the buyout market.
They're gonna try to what?
They're gonna try to use the buyout market.
What does that mean?
When players get bought out their contract, they're free agents. Like another team to pick them up.
Kev, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
How in the world is Ben Simmons getting traded and he's over there on the bench smiling, laughing, jumping up and down? Like, what happened to all these mental issues?
I guess he's happy now.
Man, they ought to find him and Rich Paul.
I know. You see Rich Paul at the Super Bowl with LeBron. His girlfriend Adele need him. She having a mental breakdown. And he at the Super Bowl with LeBron.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna finish eating.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you.
All right, take care.
All right.